ideal.
I CP or do I weapon here?
Slash, do I not pick it into a Lyra, which you just said is one of the things which crushes it.
Yeah, but I mean, this is All-Stars. I mean, this is...
A true,
Oh,
a
there
true
it is.
All-Star knows how to bounce around the Lyra, right?
Woo!
They
If I
baited
was
us.
if I was Team 3, I'd pull the old man out right now. Just get Rhyme.
Pull out the old man.
Get Rhyme out there.
Rhyme would get dumpstered now. He's like, fortified what?
Dude, Rhyme eats Ozo for all meals of
No,
the
he
day.
doesn't know.
Every meal.
He doesn't know anything.
And Glaive just turns into a snack. And Adagio, well, he just can't move away from
Ozo's
Rhyme
like,
either.
you're not 95 anymore.
They didn't go for Rhyme, though. I'm so
I
sad.
think Rhyme's probably like, I'm not 95 anymore.
Go ahead, jump right into this action. So it's going to be interesting to see what ends up happening here in the lane. FlashX does have that Book of Eulogies, and now he's actually getting jumped on by MICSHE with that Afterburn. He's trying to keep himself alive, however, he is going to get taken down. First blood going over to actually MICSHE. iLoveJoseph almost picked that up for himself, but a very good start here for that weapon power Glaive.
Yeah, and that's a really heads-up play by MICSHE to recognize the fact that, oh boy, well, Humanist is not going to be too happy about that one. Ozo actually dying to the jungle minions. That's not the best of starts for Kentysik, but, you know, recognizing that up against the Saw, you want to make those plays early. He's very vulnerable to that early gank, so the Afterburn picks up that early kill, but it did leave Ozo on his own in the jungle, and, well, we just saw what happened there.
I mean, Humanist can be mad all he wants. It's just the Ozo pick. This is what happens when you leave it alone.
Yeah, you have to, like, the jungle camps are no joke at level 1. Like, they do a pretty solid amount of damage. Kentysik not respecting that with the Ozo and is now going to be getting pressured out here quite a bit by Joker.
And in the lane, we also do see iLoveJoseph getting pressured out by Bayu. But right now, it just seems like there's a lot of pressure being had on the red side here because FlashX, being that Saw, he's going to be able to pressure the lane very heavily. But on top of that, having that Lyra to support you is really going to make it rough for this Adagio to sit in the lane safely. We are going to be seeing Kentysik getting taken down by Joker inside his own jungle. He's going to be stealing away all the camps as well. Meanwhile, MICSHE on the other side of the map stealing away the jungle camps as well.
Yeah, MICSHE recognizing that he had to make something happen on the other side of the fold because of this early jungle start for the Ozo. So he did at least steal away the jungle of the bald Jokers, but it is definitely a much better start to kick things off here for the side of, for the red team, FlashX, Bayu, and Joker. Getting that early jungle start is really shutting down Kentysik very hard. I mean, he's still sitting at just 4 minions killed.
And it's going to be really rough as he tries to scale up into the mid and late game. Just not going to have enough damage, and he goes in with Bangarang. He's just going to be sitting there, unable to really do anything except for survive a little bit longer thanks to his heroic perk.
And, well, he is going to use that Acro Bounce to get on to Joker and finish that one off, getting a kill on the board for himself. That'll at least help have the ability to clear out some of his own jungle. But Bayu is actually going to be trying to steal away these backs. Should be successful on at least one of them. We'll see how much he can actually get out of this because Kentysik spots it out.
And Kentysik is able to steal it away from Bayu. Jumps on him with the Acro Bounce, and there's the 3-ring circus being used. Is he going to get the kill? Bayu just barely alive. Trying to escape here. Kentysik is still on the hunt. Bayu has no energy, has no health. Gonna end up getting taken down with another Acro Bounce.
And that will be very good news for Kentysik on this Ozo. Meanwhile, down in the other side of the jungle, we did have MICSHE and Joker going toe-to-toe. Joker just coming out on top of that one. And FlashX up in the lane, taking advantage of the rotation from iLoveJoseph.
It jumped on with the Acro Bounce. 3-ring circus gets popped as well. And iLoveJoseph laying waste to FlashX's health. However, it doesn't really have enough damage. Gift of Fire wasn't able to take him down enough. And maybe one more basic attack would have actually secured the kill there for iLoveJoseph. But they just didn't collapse on him in time. And the turret getting taken down in favor of the blue side. A lot of gold being had on that one play alone. And the fact they didn't lose FlashX after that really says a lot.
Yeah, FlashX going for this weapon saw means he's going to have a ton of pushing power onto these turrets. And the 5-minute mark is the mark that we always talk about when there is a weapon saw. FlashX already above and beyond that as he's got that turret destroyed. So a lot of pressure is going to be put on this lane, which is actually going to force iLoveJoseph to have to stay in this lane a lot more than he really wants to. He's not going to have the freedom to rotate, but MICSHE looking for this gank.
Catches him with the afterburn. We are going to be seeing FlashX trying to get away. Pops his boots. He's just a little bit of health on him. If the fire is not going to be enough to take him down, there is the suppressing fire. MICSHE nearly getting taken down with that turret shot. However, a very nice heal coming in from iLoveJoseph. iLoveJoseph getting taken down by Joker, though. Joker actually going to be able to return a kill onto iLoveJoseph, and now it's Kentysik, the only one alive here. Bayu trying to allow Joker the ability to chase. Kentysik now under the turret, though. Too risky of a dive. That's 2 kills going over to the red side. And just a phenomenal rotational play. FlashX went right towards his turret the moment that he saw MICSHE rotating up with that afterburn. Then after that, it was just a matter of, okay, go for the flank.
Yeah, very nice rotations coming out from the bald Jokers as they are looking to put more pressure on again, diving in underneath this turret.
And we are going to see Kentysik going in with the acro bounce onto Joker. However, Joker with that Rose offensive securing the kill onto Kentysik. And now MICSHE, so low right now, gets a heal from iLoveJoseph. Bayu trying to stay alive as well after tanking a couple turret shots. Joker using on point onto MICSHE and a Rose offensive to secure the kill onto MICSHE. Joker does get taken down by iLoveJoseph. Meanwhile, that turret is going to end up falling to the bald Jokers. And FlashX and Bayu looking to maybe secure a kill onto iLoveJoseph, who does give himself a little bit of extra damage. However, he is going to end up taking down Bayu. FlashX now, he's trying to fight Kentysik. Kentysik with that 3-ring circus able to keep himself alive, but it's not going to be enough to keep iLoveJoseph alive, who gets taken down by FlashX as well. That's 6 kills to 7. Still in favor of the bald Jokers, but 3 kills having gone over to the blue side after another turret take, though.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous early game here as far as the fighting is concerned. 6 kills to 7. This is what we want to see in these all-star games, is non-stop action. Both teams sitting right around that 1 kill per minute mark, but you gotta give the advantage right now at least to the side of the ball Jokers because of how hard they're able to push these lanes. FlashX with a Sorrow Blade is just gonna be continuing to try and shove this lane out, try and get the damage on that turret. You see Bayu maybe having some connection problems there, playing from Europe, as you all know. But here's going to be Joker jumping onto MICSHE. MICSHE with an afterburn to get out to safety. We've got a couple other tier 3 items being finished off. The Serpent's Mask for Kentysik, but MICSHE going for now a Crystal Glaive, as this roamer is going to be picking up an Aftershock. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly does the Crystal Glaive do that he warrants picking up any of these CP items? He does actually have some solid scaling, especially on the afterburn. It's watch for the damage when he does use that A ability to just absolutely chunk down someone like FlashX or Joker.
Be interesting to see if that ends up paying off. We are going to be seeing Kentysik getting caught inside the bright bulwark of Bayu. Going to be able to get away though, just barely. And they're just kind of on the back foot here. They know that if they try to push too far forward, they're not quite at the strength that FlashX, Bayu, and Joker are. And that really just is telling from the fact that it's just that weapon power saw. On top of that, never mind. Looks like they actually went ahead and caught the Black Feather in the bottom part of the jungle. That's going to be 1 kill going over to the blue side. FlashX blocking the afterburn knockback. And they're going to be taking that arcane passage to safety towards their turret. FlashX got taken so low, but he is able to keep himself alive alongside Bayu. They should be, they should be able to defend this turret just fine. And honestly, it just seemed like MICSHE bursted down Joker unbelievably fast. And looks like that crystal power is actually going to end up paying dividends for them.
It absolutely is, but now are they going to be looking for a fight here? MICSHE maybe caught out a bit, is going to use that afterburn defensively. And, well, he's going to get collapsed and sandwiched in upon. There's nowhere to go for that glaive. I want to point out in that last engagement when they tried to get FlashX, it was actually a reflex block by FlashX and a crucible by Bayu in order to make sure that FlashX didn't get hit by that afterburn. FlashX used his reflex block immediately when the afterburn came out, and MICSHE waiting to use that attack to try and get this knockback and stun. But as soon as FlashX's reflex block wore off, Bayu actually used the Crucible to make sure that didn't happen. Really nice team play from these two, even though this is kind of their first time actually playing together.
I mean, team synergy is something that carries over pretty much anywhere.
They're both
especially when you have
roamers,
players of
so-
this caliber.
They're both roamers, so they both have that that synergy going on between them there. But right now, oh, balled Bayu.
I think it's, MICSHE. MICSHE getting caught inside that bright bulwark. Here comes Joker, jumping right onto him. Another on point. They're suppressing fire coming in from FlashX. MICSHE getting those broken heart stacks on top of him. Joker uses Rose Offensive, not going to connect onto anybody. Gets knocked back with that afterburn and enhanced basic attack by MICSHE. But now it's a matter of the ball Joker's just pushing forward a little bit. Joker does end up getting a little bit of damage from that scout trap. And the suppressing fire comes in onto MICSHE, but it's Kentysik right in the middle of this fight. He gets taken down in the middle of his 3-ring circus. There's the Fountain of Renewal popped onto FlashX. FlashX does end up getting taken down by iLoveJoseph, but MICSHE also gets taken down by Joker with an on point. So right now the ball Joker's up with the advantage here. 2 kills to 1 in their favor in that fight. 10 kills to 8 in the game at 10 minutes and 42 seconds. It's very hectic. Honestly, from watching this game, you wouldn't think that this was a regular game of Vainglory. You would think that this was a battle royale.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of bloodshed going on right now. The 1 kill per minute pace has faded a little bit, but it is just an absolute bloodbath. That's gonna be Joker actually going for the Shiver Steel to try and have a little bit more control over their opponents. That's been one of the big problems for the side of the ball Jokers, even though, you know, I say it's a problem, but they do have this lead. But when the fights break out, they have a tough time sticking on a target. They can get their opponents low, but not really able to finalize the kills necessarily unless MICSHE wanders into them.
Yeah, MICSHE just kind of got himself killed there. Kentysik getting slowed down immensely by FlashX and balled Bayu. One more basic attack from FlashX could secure the kill. Suppressing fire comes out. He's gonna barely be alive. There's the roadie run being popped. On the other side of the map, we do see iLoveJoseph getting taken down by Joker. And one more basic attack from FlashX with that Mad Cannon secures a kill for the ball Jokers. That's gonna be 13 kills to 8 in their favor and an ace.
And with these ace buff minions, they're gonna be easily able to take down this turret. MICSHE gonna, you know, maybe try and defend this, but 1 glaive versus 3, not gonna work out. He's just trying to pull these minions away, get that barrier back up on the turret. He is successful in that endeavor, but the turret still goes down.
Yeah, FlashX using roadie run to get away from iLoveJoseph. iLoveJoseph does have a decent amount of damage onto him. Balled Bayu trying to flank onto MICSHE. However, FlashX, he's taken solo by iLoveJoseph, who does secure the kill. And now MICSHE going in to try and turn the fight. iLoveJoseph focusing onto Joker. MICSHE in the fight as well. There's the sigil healing coming in from Balled Bayu. However, there's the arcane passage to get away, leaving Joker in the middle of that fight. Gets taken down by MICSHE. Kentysik going in with that bangarang onto Balled Bayu. Is not going to be blocked in time. He's going to end up getting taken down with that afterburn from MICSHE. That's going to be the ace being given over to the blue side. 11 kills to 13. However, there's no gold miner to be taken, no Kraken to be taken. The most they could do is just take away a bit of the jungle.
Or get this turret. That's going to be the primary objective here for iLoveJoseph. And with a very large ace buff minion wave, it should be going down. FlashX maybe caught out a bit here. MICSHE going to go diving under the turret. Finds the kill, but at what cost as he trades his own life for it. And now Joker with that on point is going to clear out all of those minions that were taken low by the turret explosion. Now Joker's stuck in this 1v2.
Now it's a 2v2. However, he's getting taken so low. He's trying to focus his attention onto iLoveJoseph. However, it's not going to be enough to pick up the kill in time. He's going to end up getting taken down by Kentysik. However, we do see Balled Bayu securing the kill onto iLoveJoseph in return. So ends up being a 2 for 2 in essence, because they did lose MICSHE and FlashX at the beginning of that fight. Then Kentysik and Joker. Technically, the roamers, the only ones alive.
Yeah, well, they are going to be able to just kind of regroup a bit here. 15 to 13, the kill pace is still keeping up. And, well, we would have it no other way here at the All-Star game for the Evil 8. Right now, Balled Bayu, FlashX, just putting pressure on with these minions, getting them, sending them over towards their opponent's side of the fold so that they can have some time to clear out the jungle, get some vision control, and be ready for when this Kraken spawns in about 30 seconds.
And once Kraken spawns, it's going to be interesting to see what ends up happening, because there's a lot of map pressure being had on the side of the ball Jokers because of how many turrets that they've actually already taken to the one that has been returned against them. So with that in mind, they really have the most Kraken control when it does spawn. And right now, we are going to be seeing them just trying to push away MICSHE, and Kentysik. Joker landing it on point onto Kentysik. There's the bangerang onto FlashX. However, it does get stopped with that bright bulwark. Mad Cannon gets caught. Joker in the middle of that fight gets caught with the afterburn. Kentysik right on top of him. However, he has not gotten taken down yet. It's actually going to be FlashX taking down Kentysik alongside Joker. And it's going to be iLoveJoseph taking down FlashX, dying in the process to FlashX as well. And we are going to see Bald Bayu securing the kill onto MICSHE to secure the ace in favor of the Bald Jokers. 18 kills to 14. The Kraken has now spawned. And Ace Buck minions pushing into the base as well. It's going to be pretty rough to deal with the Kraken on top of that Ace Buck minion wave.
Yeah, well, the Ace Buff minion wave should be gone before they have to come anywhere close to dealing with the Kraken. But it is definitely impressive fights coming out from the Bald Jokers. Down with the Kentysikness, just not able to get the kill onto Joker primarily. And he has been just so low all the time. It is absolutely incredible how well he's able to survive in these fights. With just the survivability of Black Feather is nearly a steal coming out from MICSHE, but it does end up being a death going over. And now that's going to make this defense a lot harder.
Yeah, that was unbelievably close, though. It was just 1 millisecond off. Had he been there just a millisecond earlier, he would have been able to secure the steal on Kraken, which would have been phenomenal. But now the Bald Joker's pushing into the base of down with the Kentysikness, and Kentysik eating a bit of a damage from that on point out of Joker. But with that Kraken going to be pushing down to those turrets, it's going to be interesting if they opt to go ahead and go for the fight or focus complete attention onto that Kraken. It looks like they're focusing their attention onto Kraken, which is actually taking a fairly decent amount of damage, especially from MICSHE with that on-hit glaive. Kentysik tries to jump onto FlashX. There's the Rose Offensive from Joker. MICSHE in the middle of this fight now. He's actually taking a ton of damage from FlashX. Gets taken down by Joker, though. That's going to be the first kill in this fight, going over to the Bald Jokers. iLoveJoseph getting taken down by FlashX, and it's going to be the ace going over to FlashX as well as he picks off Kentysik. The Kraken is still alive. That's going to be a Vein Crystal getting taken down in favor of the Bald Jokers. 22 kills to 14 in their favor. 17 minutes and 15 seconds in.
That will be the game as the Bald Jokers take another one here. And well, that is going to do it for this particular matchup. As